Welcome to my channel, guys. I am so excited to finally get this project up off the ground. So watch me do my first tutorial. So naturally, I always start with my eyebrows, and just excuse my little curtains in the background because they were doing a little dance because they was just as happy to get the tutorial off the ground as I was. So I actually have lots of hair on my eyebrows, so I usually just outline them and then I do a little filling in, but I don't really need much filling in because my eyebrows are actually quite thick. So that's what I do. So I'm just going to continue to do the work on both sides just to make sure that they match up. I tend to do a lot of going in and fixing and going in and fix it again just because, one, I'm blind as a bat, so I barely see half the time. So what I do to one eyebrow, I must do to the other. So next we're going to do the concealer. My concealer is in FAWN. I love that thing, it's my favorite. So I take this flat brush that I got from, I have Jesus knows where I got it from, but I've had it for a while, so I probably am due for another one. But I just take the flat brush and I go right under my brow. I don't have quite steady hands, but I think I've been doing a pretty good job. So what I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. So I'm really just outlining my brow, cleaning up whatever mistakes that I have. So that's why I really don't care about what my eyebrows initially look like, because concealer comes in and fixes all my little mistakes for me. Funny thing is that I think I learned how to do my eyebrows maybe 4 years ago. I was actually on YouTube and I was like, you know what, why am I the only person who does not know how to do their eyebrows? So that's actually where I learned how to do my eyebrows, and I went through many trials and error with the different shades and so on and so on. So I have found my shade, actually a dark brown. I'm not quite light brown. My eyebrows are a little too dark for a light brown, and they are not pitch black. But here I'm just rubbing in the concealer, buffing it out I should say, just to clean up again any marks. So it really doesn't matter that the concealer is lighter because we're going to go over that with foundation anyway at the end, but still try to buff it out as much as possible because we do not want any harsh shadows from the concealer, because then you're just going to have like ghost eyebrows. So we're going to take the remaining of the concealer and just go over our eyelids. We're just going to prep our eyelids for the eyeshadow that is coming up. I love to prep my eyelids. I actually like the look by itself, but I don't think that's the look for me. So we just prep them with the concealer until we have the amount of coverage that we want, and then we're going to set the concealer with some setting powder. So my favorite setting powder right now is Rihanna's setting powder. My friend actually put me onto it, so I was like, you know, I love everything Rihanna, but come on now, I've had the same setting powder for quite a while. But this setting powder I really do like. It does melt into my skin, and I do think it is the perfect shade for me. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going back to my eyebrows because they are not done. I'm going out just to buff out the beginning of my eyebrows just so there's no harsh lines. I like the faded effect, so I usually just brush them out with the end of the spoolie until my desired look. I really like the faded look, so that's what I'm going for right now. I always clean in between my eyebrows. I don't like looking like I have a unibrow, so that's what that is. I usually go in between my eyebrows with the concealer. So once I buff it out, I usually take my concealer and just brush it in the beginning of my eyebrow again, just to give it that faded effect. But I'm not sure if I did it here, which is quite good. So next I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow palette. It's the Morphe 350 palette. I love this palette because I'm a natural girl. So I'm just taking a dark, or it's actually a rather light brown shade in the crease. I happen to use this color all the time. I just like it as a transition color. I'm really not big on colorful eyelids, but I usually have more of a natural eyelid going on, so I usually take it in my crease, this color specifically, and just warm up my eye a little bit. So next I'm going to take the same concealer that I used earlier to outline my brows, the LA Girl Pro in FAWN, and I'm just going to go over my eyelid just to prime that for the up and coming shadow that I'm going to use to help it stick a little better. So as I say, always remember what you do to one side, you must do to the other. So once you get the desired coverage on your eyelid, on both eyelids, you're good. What I usually do is I take whatever's left on my hand, because I usually put the concealer on my hand. I take whatever's left on my hand and I put it under my eye. I really don't have quite baggage under my eye, but I have quite color spots. So I'm light in some spots, dark in some spots in my face, which makes the coverage of my face a little spotty. So I do go over with concealer. So I'm gonna use this golden color. I'm gonna call it gold. I love this damn color. It's just my favorite. I probably wear it 90% of the time. I feel like it goes well with my skin tone. To me, it's still earthy looking, so it's my go-to unless I have like a themed party or something that I'm going to, and I still might pull out this thing because I love it so much. So right here I was having a meltdown because I could not find my eyeliner, and I found it, and now I'm a happy camper now. So I have a eyeliner pot. I have no clue where it's from because I've had it for so long, but it's in jet black, and I have an old eyeline pen that I ran out of, so I just use it with my pot, and I usually just go over the top of my eyelid with it. I'm not a professional with the wings yet, even though I love to see other girls with wings. It's just I'm not a wing baby yet, so, and I've been doing this for a long time and I still have yet to master it, but I actually don't really practice it, so that makes a lot of sense. So I'm gonna take just a little primer on my face. It's actually really dewy, and I have combination skin, so it's really tricky. My face is super oily and it's super dry. So right here I was trying to figure out what foundation I was going to use because I had recently been on vacation, so I'm in between shades right now. So my foundation that I'm using is the matte longwear in the shade NC50. Now I usually wear Rihanna between 420 and 430, but again I've been on vacation, so this shade right here is going to do me justice for that day, because I believe right after this video I went to the beach like the following 2 days and I became 2 shades darker again. So it's just, I can't vacation, summertime, it's just no good because I go through like 6 different shades of foundation and it's thoroughly annoying. So here I'm just buffing all the foundation and I'm getting under my scarf, making sure when I take my scarf off I don't have any harsh lines, and yeah. What I love to tell people is do not neglect your neck, because your face and your neck cannot look 2 different shades. It's just unreal. So right here I'm using another MAC product, the 24-hour Studio Fix, and it is in shade NC45. I'm not a big MAC girl, even though I have 2 products in the video that are MAC, but again my friend took me to MAC one day and I was like, what the hell. So I usually put this right under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, a little on my forehead. Sometimes I decide to do the top of my lip and my chin if I'm feeling that way. I usually wet my beauty blender and I just rub it in. You have to blend. Blending is going to be your best friend, I promise. Another thing, do not get discouraged when you start to put on your concealer. You might look really bright right now, but once you tone it down, once you start to contour, your face will liven up again and you will find the color. Now, I have no idea what song I was listening to, but I love to do karaoke in my house alone in my mirror. Whatever song comes on, that's what I do. So again, I'm going to use my Rihanna setting powder, and I actually don't know the shade as of right now, but I will list it down below in the description box just because I love it, and a little goes a long way, believe me. So we're just going to set all the places that we highlighted, which is under the eye, the bridge of the nose, forehead, top of the chin, and the lip. Brushed the excess off with a brush. Now right now I'm gonna do like light contouring, even though it might look like a lot, but it's not. It's my Studio MAC Fix in the color NW45. I initially got this as a foundation, but it was just too dark for my complexion at the time, so I converted it into my contour, and it is my favorite product for contour right now. But again, due to my tan, that is probably now my foundation color, and I need a tad bit darker on the contour. So what I do is I take my cheekbones and I go through the sides of my nose. I don't really like a harsh contour line, just very subtle, just to bring the definition back inside of my nose. So I would have to take my scarf off just to contour or bring some shade back into the top of my face, and it's actually covered with my scarf. So I usually go around my hairline, come down my jawline, just to make sure that I am flushed with more color. So next I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 360, just to go over the places that I highlighted, just to tone it down a little bit. Basically all the places that I did not contour or close to my contour that I used. So I'm going back in with my Morphe palette. I believe I'm going to hit under the eye just to give my eyes some more definition. So what I'm going to use is the same color that I used for my crease. I'm going to use under my eye. It almost acts as a eyeliner because I'm not really big on the bottom eyeliner. I'm trying to get back into it, but the thing is I have oily skin, and once my eyes start to bleed, I hate the look of runny mascara or eyeliner. It just drives me crazy. But here I am gonna wear some mascara, eyeliner for the sake of the video, because I am starting to like the look again, but it's not a always thing for me. Alright, on to the fun part. I'm gonna highlight using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun-Kissed. Now, I think I used one color out this thing and I've had it for a year, the bronzed one. I don't know, something about that shade, it just does something really golden to my face, and I want to be sun-kissed as much as possible. So next I'm going to move on to mascara. It's another MAC mascara. It's in the Extreme Lash. There's a number over it, so I can't really see the full name, but we'll find it out and I will list it down below in the description box. Now, my thing is, I love a good eyelash. I love to see these little ladies put on their eyelashes, but I have not mastered the eyelash thing. So for now, I'm going to use mascara, and what I do is I find a good mascara to make it look like they have lashes on, and so I can sit with the other ladies at the lash table, because right now it's not happening. It's just not happening, but I will get there. Don't worry about it. So one of my favorite steps is to line my lips. Now, I naturally have lined lips. I'm not sure why, but I'm going to thank my mom and my dad for that. But since I originally have lined lips, I love to line my lips all the time. So what I usually do is I line them with a brow pencil, usually around the same shade as my eyebrows, so that they can match. Now right here I was trying to figure out what exactly do I want to put on my lips. I usually don't wear lipstick. Sometimes I do. I'll usually put like a gloss on top of my lined lips. But today, let's figure out what I did because I actually can't remember. Oh, you know what I did? That's what I did. I had a brown and a little pinkish combination. I like the two. They're both matte. I'm not sure the colors. I will list it down in the description box below, like the rest of the items that I forget. I'm very forgetful, so 9 times out of 10, everything will be in the description box because I won't remember by the time I do a voiceover. But what I do is I lined my lips with the pencil first, then I lined my lips with the brown lippy, and then I just filled it in with the pink little lippy. And you know, it's matte, so it dries matte, so just a couple of pucker ups and I think my lips are good. So right here I wanted to go back in on my Anastasia glow kit, and I just wanted to put a little shimmer in the corner of my eye. I like the little tear duct shimmer, very little. It might not look like that on camera, but it's very subtle. So my mom hates it, but I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And we're gonna move on down to this hair. Now, all my friends ask me, oh my God, did you make this wig? This is probably one of the few wigs that I did not make. I get lazy sometimes. Yes, I am a lazy person sometimes where I don't want to make a wig, so I just ordered it. I will list it down below where I got it from. I believe it's 18 inches. It's in the texture of water wave, so I really like that for the summer. Who doesn't want curly hair in the summer? It's too hot for long locks, curling and straightening. I just don't have the time. So what I'm doing here is I'm just wetting it, bringing the curls back to life for the sake of the video. Once it is completely wet, it does give me like Spanish mommy vibes. Feel me? So I'm just gonna wet it all over. It was kind of already pre-styled because I already stuck a pin on the side because I had my hair like that for work during the day, and I came home and I made this video, so by the time I got home it's already dry. So I'm just gonna hydrate it for you just so you can see the full effect and what it be looking like. And we have reached the end. This is the final look. Hair, makeup. I really enjoyed doing this look. I'm so happy that you guys joined me for my first video. I'm so excited. I love you guys and I can't wait to see you the next time.